Yo. All right. Mic check. There we go. Yo, what's going on, man? It's Big West. What's going on with y'all, man? Yo, check this out, B. Um, I'm gonna step out on this one. I'm gonna jump out the window on this one, man. I'm gonna jump out the window on this one here. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a nigga on YouTube who was wrong. If I'm right, just a nigga on YouTube who was right. But I want to show you something that occurred a little while ago.
Now to a stunning turn of events involving an Amber Alert for a 16-year-old girl, followed by an all-out search. And tonight, signs suggesting the whole thing was a hoax. CBS 2's Ali Bauman reports from Mott Haven in the Bronx.
Carol, did you stage the kidnapping? 16-year-old Carol Sanchez walked out of the 40th precinct Tuesday evening with the relatives who spent the day searching for her trailing behind. None of them said a word. Can you tell us what happened? Around 11:30 Monday night, Carol was with her mother on Eagle Avenue in Melrose when surveillance video shows 4 men in a car pull up, grab the teen, push her mother to the ground, then drive off.
She was just screaming, my daughter, oh my God, someone please help me. Please, and she was screaming hysterically.
The family lives in Dutchess County but have been staying with relatives in the Bronx. In the morning, the NYPD put out an Amber Alert and plastered the neighborhood with...
You guys remember that shit? Sometimes people do this shit, man. They're seeking attention. I don't know, man. Trying to get out of debt. I don't fucking know, man.
Ball today for the actor who told police he was the victim of a racial and homophobic attack. Tonight he's charged with a felony, and the Chicago police superintendent who went on national TV with his own words for Jussie Smollett. The actor who claimed he was the victim is tonight formally charged. Police say he orchestrated the whole thing. Charged with a felony for filing a false police report. Free on bond at this hour, he was seen late today leaving the courthouse surrounded by cameras. And right here tonight, the new evidence now presented, and that police superintendent who did not hide his anger. ABC's Eva Pilgrim leading us off.
Late today, Jussie Smollett facing a crush of...
Yeah, so I show that for a reason. Now, I show that because there was no evidence of a toddler being there. There ain't even no fucking video footage of a toddler being there. There's no dash cam footage of passing cars or trucks of a toddler being there. And she shows up at the doorstep. Nobody knows how she got there. She just walked there and knocked on the door. She ain't tell anybody anything. Something ain't right, B. I think she lying. Either she lying or she was high as fuck. They need to run some tests on her blood. They need to do a rape kit. They need to, even if she says she wasn't, I don't. It's the shit just don't, bruh. You saw a little kid. You was the only one that saw that kid. Was it a fucking ghost, nigga? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. Motherfuckers will notice a toddler walking on the side of the street, and what those experts say, I'm thinking about it after hearing them say that shit. I don't think they will use that as a bait because you will probably get more men than women to hop out. The likelihood of you getting a dude to hop out to help a toddler is very high. At least 50-50. Minimum 50-50. You see, if you in New York, you see a toddler on a fucking on 278, or you see a toddler on what's that shit, Jersey, the New Jersey Turnpike, or wherever. You ain't gonna like, you like, what the fuck? You ain't gonna pull over? Yeah, don't pull over. But the weird shit is, the question is, she got out. She got out of the car with her cell phone, and then she screamed, right? Police show up. They found a cell phone, found a car, no sign of a toddler. Too bad you really can't tell what mental health looks like because, oh, wait a minute. That one picture she looked like she had some mental health issues. This shit just bugged out, man. It's just not, Oh, nah, my bitch. Yo. Why am I excited? Fucking Scooby-Doo is on the case, nigga. That's why.
This is a DD2.
Scooby-Doo.
Keep watching this video.
All right, guys, happy.
Yeah, my boo is fucking Scooby-Doo. Oh, shit. Yeah. Woo. I like when a video end and they got like some shit on the screen and there's a bunch of other videos. I just happened to look and saw Candace Owens. I love this chick, man. If she ever went back to black men, B. Yo, what? Oh man, I'm excited. I know it's gonna be funny as fuck.
Happy Tuesday. Let's jump right into the question of today, which is, why do women have to be so crazy, yo? I really just have to ask that question. I don't know what's happening. Maybe Me Too has rotted women's brains. Not all of them, not mine, but definitely a few of them. I would say BB Rexa, we're going to talk about her today, sharing a text message from her boyfriend. I guess it's supposed to be abusive, except it isn't. And also an update in the CARLEE Russell case that I am obsessed with. Yes, her parents have spoken out to NBC News, and it's a bit lackluster to say the least. In fact, I've never been more affirmed in my belief that CARLEE is making this up. Later on in the show, we're going to discuss a 47-year-old anorexic woman who weighs just 92 pounds who plans to die under Canada's new assisted death laws. A lot going on today, plus much more.
Oh, shit. Yo, I used to always say that they should just, like, motherfuckers want to kill themselves, take themselves out. They should treat that shit like you know, when a motherfucker want to change to one from the other, they gotta go through counseling and this and that. Like, yeah, like, yo, check this out. Like, you could just do it regular and just fuck it up and just die horribly, or we can assist you in this matter. We'll talk to you. Come back in 30 days. You still want to do it? We'll assess. We'll show you some different ways you want to do it. Give you about 24 hours to decide which way you want to do it, and then we're gonna help you out. I think because of, you know why I say that? Because I'm tired of people getting in trouble because a motherfucker want to kill themselves. I'm sick and tired of that shit. A motherfucker will eat himself to death. Nobody get in trouble for that. A motherfucker will have 1 million babies, be homeless, and a crackhead. Nobody get in trouble for that. A motherfucker will blow their hand off with fireworks. Nobody get in trouble for that. Why the fuck do I gotta get in trouble because this nigga want to hang himself in a fucking cell? Or jump in front of a fucking train or a bus or whatever. As you know, I used to work fucking Rikers Island. And I could never understand why do I have to be penalized because this nigga want to kill himself. He should be given the option when he comes in. Are you feeling suicidal? Yeah. Okay. How long have you been feeling this way? 2 years. All right. Well, we offer that. We'll evaluate you, and then, you know, so. Stop putting people's fucking lives in jeopardy, because the way they do it, they'll do the shit when you can't get to them. When they'll do the shit under circumstances, they'll do the shit quietly. After you make your fucking tour, that's when they start setting up to do the shit. All the niggas that say, yo, CO 17 cell on the hang up, he's not really gonna hang himself, bro. If he was gonna hang himself, why would he call you, bro? If he really wanted, or if she really wanted to kill themselves, they do it quietly. Yeah, I've seen motherfuckers do it quietly, bro. One of my good friends, he's still on the job, man. This motherfucker was going up top for rape. This motherfucker hung himself in the cell. Right after my man did his tour. Walked around. I think the dude in the cell across from him saw him. So he was calling him and shit. He came down there. That nigga was fucking hanging already, bro. The only reason my friend didn't get in trouble was because he cracked the cell, went in there, cut him down, and was doing CPR and shit. But the nigga was dead, bro. But the fact that he made attempts to try to bring him back, resurrect him, you know, he was good. Another one of my other mans, what you call it? This was in Manhattan House. Nigga said, I'm gonna count to 10, then I'm gonna jump. He like, yo, bro, chill. The captain is on her way. Don't jump. Nigga counts to 10 and then he jumps. What the fuck is my homeboy supposed to do? He's over here. The motherfucker that opened the cell is way down there. He says, you open the cell. But that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to get into it because it's a whole big thing. But because this motherfucker wanted to kill himself, now people are locked up and in jail. But anyway, back to this fucking CARLEE chick. I'm rambling. Sorry. Hold on.
Or on Candace Owens. So that's what happened. The Me Too movement has permanently rotted some women's brains, and they're kind of looking for abuse everywhere. And it's not just the Me Too movement that rotted their brains, but also the idea of receiving a lot of online attention and support for their claims, their spurious claims of abuse from men. Men are so evil, men are so awful. To what?
At this very moment, you may have pounds of poop trapped in your digestive system, aiming to destroy your precious health. That's why
happened to her and how it was that she arrived at their home. Take a listen.
Authorities have not indicated where CARLEE was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
I'm sorry, what? So you gave an interview to basically say that you can't discuss anything because there is an ongoing investigation. Later on in this interview, she says, oh, but there definitely was an abductor, which means that you're implicating the police here. You're saying the police are doing a terrible job, that there is a wild criminal on the loose with a potentially abducted toddler wearing a diaper and a T-shirt that walks down highways, lures women, which is interesting because if you're just using a toddler to lure women, how do you know the person who pulled over wasn't going to be like 6 dudes in a truck? It's quite a risk. You don't know who's going to. You just got lucky and got the exact type of person that you wanted with your half-naked toddler walking down the interstate. And lo and behold, you want us to believe that all this took place and the police are just so irresponsible, still being so irresponsible. What are we, 4 or 5 days now since she disappeared, that they're giving us no information, no details. They can't even say whether or not it was a male or a female. That would seem responsible, or at least say, hey, public, be aware that there is a white male man with a half-naked.
And they're saying that it was one person, which makes no sense because it's kind of hard to control your toddler and kidnap a bitch and throw her in the grass. Like, so we're like, nah, it's not adding up, bro.
Toddler scooping up women on interstates. Nope, the police aren't doing any of that, and the parents can't tell you anything because there's an ongoing investigation. But there was another piece of this little interview that I also found to be a little bit suspect when the interviewer, the journalist, if that's what you want to call her, who didn't prod but just sort of made them feel really comfortable the entire time, asks them about that moment. That moment, you imagine your daughter's been missing for 48 hours. The nation, the world, actually, this actually became global news, is helping to look for her, sharing information online, and then she appears at your door. You imagine that you're a parent. What do you do? Well, here's what they did. Take a listen.
What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her.
So just
not in a good state. That doesn't necessarily mean she's MO. I don't necessarily mean she suffers from mental health. I'm kind of stretching here. I'm thinking maybe she had an episode and maybe they're trying to find a way to break it down to the country because everybody's out here looking for this girl. I'm looking at the shit on my TV right here. It's fucking nuts, man. They got canine. They were really looking for this chick. And if she was lying, she definitely had to go back home because somebody would have found her ass in Walmart. She couldn't go anywhere. You can't even go to the store now because the whole country's looking for you. Motherfuckers from other nearby sheriff departments and counties, they pulled up to help look for you. Cities like, they always say people don't look for people don't care about black women and black girls, and if it was a white girl missing, we would have yeah, so sorry, I'm just looking at the shit. You feel me? So they out there heavy, man. They out there heavy. And so either if she was abducted, these motherfuckers is probably like, yo, was the kid child she saw, what was the kid child she saw there? Shit, hold up. Damn.
Hashtag AJB from Devin. What about search and rescue, all the cars and no dash cams? That's
the same shit I said.
Interview was important is because
that's the same shit I said.
So many vehicles now are equipped with cameras. And
all the no dash cam footage pulled up. Everybody who was on that fucking highway that night, I know for a fact they was like, yo, let me check my dash cam. I just passed that shit tonight. Oh shit. They probably went and checked their dash cams and didn't see shit, man. Nah, B.
Plant Diva, hashtag AJB, or is there a press conference scheduled for later? There is no press conference.
Nah, B. Something ain't right, champ.
We've been made aware of. We're monitoring.
To jog your memory about the police statement, she's saying that their daughter, they had to stand back because she was not in a good state and they had to let medical professionals deal with her. Just to jog your memory, they were the ones that called 911. So when CARLEE arrived, the medical professionals were not there yet. So what we can assume is that a significant amount of time passed before her parents called 911 and the medical professionals arrived. And in that entire period, they didn't hug their daughter. They just stood back because she was in a shocked state of some description. That to me doesn't feel like the parental instinct, whether my child is shocked, whether my child is confused, no matter what condition my child is in, I am going to hug and embrace my daughter and hold her. Just, are you okay? What's going on? It feels very clinical. I didn't trust the parents after I watched this interview. And I didn't want to convict them at first because I thought it was entirely plausible that CARLEE lied to her parents. I think it's becoming more plausible that CARLEE lied to the entire world about what took place on the side of that interstate. But now, after this interview, I think I am willing to convict them a tiny bit because there's just no way that you would not issue a stern warning to the public saying, CARLEE has a lot of healing to do, but please be aware. Please be aware that there is someone out there. We know that this person has blue eyes, blonde hair, and stands at 6.
Nah, B. They lied. They lied. They lied. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. I do not own the rights to any musical content you see or hear. Should have said that in the beginning, but I said it and it's scrolling at the bottom. YouTube. Yeah, so a toddler's gonna be scared as fuck on a dark highway with cars zipping by fucking 60, 70, sometimes 80 miles an hour, Pop. That kid's not going to be on the side of the road, champ. It's going to be hard to tell a kid, yo, just walk on the side with just your fucking pamper on. And nah, they fucking lying. I think, either she's fucking crazy or she's a bad liar. Maybe she had hallucinated and fucking saw a fucking baby and she got out and then, I don't know, screamed, dropped the phone, and just walked like a zombie in the fucking woods. But she went somewhere because they scoured the shit out of the woods and they ain't found her black ass. She didn't have a car to get back. At that point, how does she get from wherever the fuck she was? Oh. She abducted by a fucking alien or something. Nigga, they got the dogs out there, man. What you gotta do is just carry a shirt of hers or something. Just keep letting that dog sniff that bitch. and go. You hold the shit in your hand. You keep refreshing the scent. Nah, man, something ain't right. Damn, Shorty lied, B. Oh my God. Shorty lied, you bitches not safe, B. The girl who cried wolf, all that, y'all not safe. Niggas start abducting you is fucked up. Because they not looking for y'all no more. They ain't looking for y'all no more.
6 foot tall, whatever it is that's walking around tall. They did none of this in the interview. They clammed up. They gave us no information. It was exactly like the post that they left on Facebook, which essentially says, you guys all need to mind your business and let the police do police work. So you know what? We're at the edge of our seats. We want the police to do police work. So to answer the question of the day, why women got to be so crazy, yo? I don't know. I really don't know. It's got something to do with everybody wanting to be some description of a victim, and it just needs to stop. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, baby. I hear you, boo. I hear you, pumpkin pie. What fucking channel is this? Damn it.
If it's a child wandering on the side of the road late at night,
WFLA News. Damn it. Oh, there we go. This is what I want y'all to see. This what I'm watching on my TV.
Right now, you can get 100 hit loops for only $1. That's right. This is the craziest deal.
Night, there's a chance that dozens of drivers drove by and just didn't see. It's a very low-lit area, and it was 9:30 at night. The sun had fully retreated. The sun had fully gone down. So it was dark out there with not much light other than passing by traffic. Another 10 minutes here on the live stream before we have to wrap up. So another 10 minutes of answering questions.
See how they out there, B?
When wants to know, is there a reservoir near? No, on Google Maps, there's no body of water anywhere nearby.
No body
It's
of
just
water.
dense wooded area surrounded by neighborhoods and a couple of shopping centers not too far away also.
So where the fuck she went for 2 days?
Skylove, how does a camera capture partial and not at all? I don't think I understand what you're saying here, but yes, AL.com has the traffic camera video showing the car pulling over on the side of the road, but you're not going to see much, folks. I mean, look, this is why interactive live streaming is great, or just live streaming in general. Anybody on the live stream work with video enhancement? Because I know that the sleuthing community, they are very active in stories like these. Now, I caution our audience, again, if it's not coming from... Carolyn says, #HeyJB, could she have seen an animal and not a child? Like, could she have thought that she saw a child, but it was... No, she stopped the vehicle. She got out of the vehicle, and according to family members, she asked if the child was okay. She was heard on the phone asking if the child was okay. So no, I don't think that there was any confusion as to whether or not she was seeing a child or an animal. I think that she was...
Right here, she looked crazy as fuck. Right here, she looked like she got a history. And she's holding the child, actually. You got to blur it out.
Definitively seeing a child on the side of the road. Karen, #HeyJB, if the man leaned into the car, could he have left fingerprints or DNA? Is it a possible lead? If he did, absolutely. And I'm sure that they are going to be combing through every microscopic inch.
No. all I'm saying is I'm waiting, just like Candace is waiting. I'm waiting to see what the outcome is. I don't think there was I know for a fact there was not a child. Impossible. Impossible for you to have a child in diapers. Even if you told a kid, hey, dress up, put the diaper on, and act like you're a fucking child. Or you had one of those fucking midget men who jumped out. But just like what's the name said? How do you know you're not pulling over a truck with 6 dudes? You don't know. Is it worth the chance? No. So who the fuck was she talking to on the side of the road? And where did she go for 2 days? Only option is she lied or motherfucking aliens. Aliens got her for 2 days. That's it, Pop. All right, yo. Y'all be safe.